Hi everyone, it's Michael Citron for another edition of Ask Michael Monday. I'm super excited to have Stacy Udine and Pam Axe here of Parkland Cares. It's a great charity. Wanted everybody to know. You probably heard a little bit about it and wanted to bring you guys on and talk about it. It's what I like about Parkland Cares. It's really a non-political charity. It's about mental health, and we'll get into that. So, Stacy and Pam, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having
us.
You
guys are very busy, and it's great to have you. Happy New Year to both of you.
Happy New Year.
So, please introduce yourselves to our audience. Most of the people know who you guys are, but please give a little background.
Hi, I'm Stacy Udine, and I'm actually Executive Director of Parkland Cares. I am a 20-year resident of Parkland, and I have been very active with charitable foundations in the community. I volunteered in the schools, and I was PTA president for a lot of years, let's say.
Okay.
And my name is Pam Axe. I'm the Director of Operations at Parkland Cares. I've been a Parkland resident now for almost 6 years. I'm a mom of 2 kids, and I'm active in the community and got involved with Stacey shortly after February, and I'm very happy to be here.
Great. So let's talk a little about Parkland Cares. Why was it started, and who does it help?
So Parkland Cares was started the day after the tragedy. Our founder, Howard Dvorkin, is a community resident and entrepreneur, and like most people, were just devastated by what had happened and got home and said, what can I do, like everybody? And he has the people and the ability to put together a nonprofit in a quick amount of time. So he utilized all of his resources, founded Parkland Cares, grabbed a bunch of people that could be instrumental in making the organization helpful to the community. Stacy was involved right from the beginning.
Right. I got involved because it was a way for me to give back to the community. Just being involved so much, and I knew it was I would be a good fit for it.
And so I met Stacy, and the two of us decided that we could do great things together and make this tragedy turn into something beautiful in terms of healing. This community needs healing, and our organization provides funding and awareness for those mental health organizations that are providing the trauma services for those impacted by the shooting, their families, and the community.
Okay, and you talked about, before we talked about how much money you've raised. Now, after the tragedy, the month after you had your first event, you guys raised a lot of money. And how much have you guys raised so far to this point? What is the funding?
So we've raised around $300,000. We've given out our first round of grants, which was $75,000. We gave three nonprofit organizations $25,000 grants.
Back in August.
That's great. You guys are a very young charity.
Yeah, and we're going into our second round of grants in February.
Okay, it's amazing. I think it's a great, everybody agrees that mental health is something we need to.
And the one thing that Parkland Cares is here for the long term. There's a lot of assistance right after the tragedy, but as those dollars dissipate, the need is still there. And so that's our mission, is to be available to the community when everybody else has gone away. So we continue to raise money, and we know that those organizations are slowly peeling back because the dollars just aren't available. And we're there to give those dollars to those nonprofits that are doing the work, so when time comes, those organizations still stay.
That's amazing. Upcoming events. So what we should look into is, you guys have a lot of different events that are coming up. And you guys can get all of this on parklandcares.org?
Yes.
.org.
www.parklandcares.org.
You don't even know www anymore.
Oh. You know, sorry.
You know.
No,
I'm still living in the old days. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's
That's
good.
funny.
I used to say that often. But you can go to the website. They have all the events, about the charity, just great information. It's a really good website. So you can donate on there as well, which I encourage you to do. But the upcoming events, Stacy and Pam, can you tell a little bit about the big one that you're having, the second annual one, and then maybe some of the other ones that are coming up before that?
So our Are Stoneman Douglas event is March 16th and March 17th. The March 16th event will take place at Woodfield Country Club, and the head chef is Bart Messing, who is a resident of Parkland. He had 2 daughters, that both graduated from Stoneman Douglas, and he is going to provide a full course meal with Zap Wineries as a winemaker. It's a winemaker dinner. Want to tell them about the March 17th event?
So if you haven't had enough on March 16th and you want a little bit more, on March 17th, we're going to have a food and wine festival over at Parkland Golf and Country Club. We're anticipating a crowd of about 800. It will hopefully be a sellout crowd, so we encourage you. Last year it was 700. This year we've increased the space a little bit, but it's going to be a phenomenal night of food, wine, silent auction items, entertainment.
The MSD band will be coming to perform also, the marching band.
So we have a tremendous amount of events lined up, but definitely the highlight is going to be the food and wine. South Florida area restaurants and Zinfandel Advocate producers are providing the wine.
And Debbie Weissman and George Temmel are co-chairing that event. So if anyone has any questions, you can contact them or go on our website, which is We Are Stoneman Douglas.
.com.
And then you guys have a couple other upcoming events. I saw there was Heart and
We
Soul.
do. We have several area events. People want to help. People want to find out, how can I give back to the community? What can I do besides donating dollars? It's great, and we will definitely take your dollars, but we also want you to be active. And there's a race called the Heart and Soul on February 9th in Coral Springs. It's going to be a great way to heal. We feel that people heal in different ways, and why not heal through the sport of running? Mental health is important, and so is exercise, and you take the two together, and it's a perfect fit. So we have a beautiful medal. If you haven't seen the medal, I get excited about medals.
I know.
So the medal has a gorgeous ribbon. It has a spinner medal, so it's not just this boring medal. So you actually get something. Kelly Burke is the race director, and she's kindly on his website.
I do want to give a shout out to Bloomingdale's, and that's on our website as well. And they chose us as our charity of choice. So thank you to Beth Rosenstein and Bloomingdale's of Boca Raton.
That's the charity event on January 24th to the 27th.
Right, they're going to be
Shop
doing
for a
the
cause.
shopping,
Shop for a
makeup
cause.
shop.
All right, that's all on the website as well.
Yes.
Now, all fun. This is a great charity. It's coming up, so we have a little bit of time for the March event as well. So fun things. Tell us a little bit about yourselves in regards to why you guys love Parkland. And you've been here for a long time.
Right.
Pam, you've been here for a pretty good amount of time as well. Tell us a little bit about why you love Parkland, why you chose to live here, and why people who in our business are thinking about calling Parkland home, who are watching or that we send this out to, would want to call Parkland home for themselves and their family.
So I chose this to raise my family. I have 3 kids that have gone through the school system. I've raised them here. They've played in the parks. We have a dog. We take them out to Barkland. They have Liberty Park. We have turf fields. We have an amphitheater that hosts events almost year round. We have an amazing city commission. Everybody's really friendly, and it's a really great place to raise a family.
I chose Parkland. I moved from Palm Beach County to be closer to my husband's job. And we looked in Parkland, and once we came here, I couldn't think of any place else that I'd rather be. Parkland, again, is a very beautiful community filled with trees. It's not overly populated. We've got gorgeous homes, gorgeous parks, schools, very little retail, but everything is so close to Parkland. You come into the city of Parkland, and you feel like you're on vacation. You're in someplace different. And you can go to Boca, you can go down to Fort Lauderdale, you can go up to Palm Beach in a short drive, but when you come home, you feel at home.
What would be your favorite thing about Parkland? One thing, if you could say it.
I think the community feel of the people. It's a great thing when you go someplace and you actually see people that you know and have that sense of community.
And especially after the tragedy, everybody really embraces one another, and we've really formed a strong bond.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for coming on. This is great information. We're going to post the link to the event that you have for the second annual We Are Stoneman Douglas on March 16th and the 17th at Woodfield Country Club and Parkland Golf and Country Club. We're going. It's a great event. Get your tickets early.
We do sell out, so
please it's a
make
great
sure
event.
you buy your tickets.
And it's 2 nights in a row. Who doesn't want to have, there's not a lot to do in Parkland on the weekend, so we have 2 nights.
The first event, we only have 80 tickets left.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll have to.
They're going quick.
That's great.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. I always end by saying I hope everybody enjoyed the show, and I hope you have a great night with your family. Thank you so much. And don't forget to watch another episode of Ask Michael Monday next week for our 57th episode. And you can share this post. Please get this charitable information out so that residents like yourselves can get this information. And we will be posting more on this. So coming soon. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.